What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How is everyone doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. We have a couple of big news stories for you and a handful of questions, so why don't we just dive in? But before we dive in, it's already Friday again, guys. I said that, like I say this every day. It's like freaking Friday every single day. But with that said, let's jump into the tech news. Our first story of the day is about the Galaxy S20 and S21. This is the S22, and also the Galaxy Tab S7 Plus in your right to repair. There's something cool coming this summer. Check out this headline. It's coming from the folks over at Sam Mobile, who are saying that Samsung will help US customers repair their own Galaxy devices. And what they mean by that is with the help of iFixit, which is a self-repair website, Samsung is going to give you all of the necessary tools and how-to guides and official first-party accessories so you'll be able to fix your back glass, your front glass, and your charging ports come this summer for those devices. Again, the S20s, the S21s, and the Galaxy Tab S7 Plus, so that you won't have to send these off to repair. They will literally send you the parts, all genuine parts, and how-to guides, step by step by step, and it's gonna come out. And I don't know, obviously there'll be a cost to it, but it is gonna start launching this summer, and it's launching in the US. Very exciting if you're into that. I still, myself, would rather send it off to Samsung to have them fix it, or iFixit, or somebody to really do it besides me, because I'm not so great with that. But what about you guys? Let me know in the comments down below if you would rather fix it yourself or have somebody else. Next up is about this phone, the Galaxy Z Fold 4, or at least a successor to this phone, and some more information coming out about this phone, potentially new information, because it could be just rumor, and it also could just be information that's more opinion than anything, because it doesn't ultimately say where the source is from. But still, it's nice to talk about it because some of the stuff we've heard and some of the stuff would be new. So let's talk about the Galaxy Z Fold 4, a phone that I'm extremely excited about. So these tweets are coming from Anthony the Galax, who says the Galaxy Z Fold 4 will be thinner and lighter than the Z Fold 3, which is a nice welcome addition. That'll be a big seller. People already hold this phone and are like, wow, that's heavy. Battery similar to the Z Fold 3 at 4,400 milliamps. Bit of a disappointment on there. Obviously, you want a bigger battery. Camera improved. Don't expect S22 Ultra like cameras on the phone. That will be under 6.8 millimeters thin when open. But again, we should be getting S22, S22 Plus cameras. As for the display, you should get better quality, more durable, and less noticeable crease, which all leads to a better experience overall. Hopefully we can get more brightness and just better quality display. When this says better quality, it means that maybe better resolution, just better overall. So I'm looking forward to that. I love the display, but I mean, if you can make it better, why not? The design improved, obviously nothing in terms of what that means. Marketing, luxury device, so they're gonna market it as a luxury device, which they kind of already do now, but maybe even more so. Naming will depend on the region. It'll either be called the Z Fold 4 or just the Fold 4, again, depending upon where you are. I think countries that are closer to Russia are calling it just the Fold 4. Overall, everything except the battery will get big improvements. Price is expected to remain $1799. Now, the price for me is a disappointment, because I was fully expecting, and it might be, obviously he's not saying where his source is from, but the price, if you're looking at $1799, it's still gonna be a luxury device that most people will not buy. They're gonna look at an $1,800 price and be like, nope, too much for me, I'm not gonna pay for that. It really needs to jump below $1,500 and then even closer to, the $1,200 mark before most people are like, you know what? I'm gonna consider that phone as my main phone, but right now it's still not gonna be a absolute huge seller when you compare it to something like the Galaxy S22 Ultra or the Note phone or some other phone as well. So it just depends, but I'm still excited. I'm willing to pay that price because the Fold line is my main phone. It's the phone that intrigues me the most that Samsung puts out, and it's also the phone that there's enough wrong with it that I would definitely want to upgrade and be excited about it, because if you can give me better cameras and you can give me a better display and you can give me better durability and you can make it feel lighter and potentially give me an S Pen and all that stuff, then I'm like, okay, this feels like a nice upgrade. So we'll see where it goes, but so far with the Z Fold 4, if this all rings true, How do you guys feel about it? Let me know in the comments down below. With that said, let's jump into the Q&A portion of the video and drop that beat. First question comes from Goon Squad. It says, do you think I did the right thing? I sold my Fold 3 and switched to an iPhone 13 Pro Max, but I gotta say the battery life is crazy on the 13 Pro Max. Yes, battery life is really, really good on the iPhones, especially the Pro versions, the Pro Max versions. Yes, I totally agree. As for the switch over to it, I find iPhone a little boring. That's why I probably don't make it my main phone. It doesn't physically do enough or have enough control over it, so I find it, again, I find it kind of boring. So for you, if in my eyes, I mean, it depends on the person, I would think of it as a bad decision, but for you, it's probably fine. Shajil Cezanne said, when do you think Samsung will deliver One UI 4.1 to the older Tab 6S series and somewhat newer S7 series? Next few months is my guess. Beat is asking, what does the US president use for a phone? Saying his prime minister uses the S22 Ultra. She knows what's best. I don't even know what he uses. I'm guessing an iPhone. I honestly don't know. If anybody knows what Biden uses for a phone, let us know in the comments down below. I'd guess an iPhone though. Jameson Robertson says, is the Tab S8 Ultra going to have a 5G version? All the carriers are only selling the Plus version on the 5G, but not the Ultra. I haven't dove into that too much. If I remember, there was gonna be, I guess not. Because I'm trying to think, like, if there was going to be, it's so big, it kind of makes sense why they wouldn't do a 5G version, but I thought they were. And I thought it was only gonna be AT&T and T-Mobile or Verizon, I forget. I'm not sure. Nearest Finest says, firstly, I had an issue with my smart viewing on my TV. I did a factory reset and fixed the issue. My question is, how do I disable the corner swipe up gesture on the home screen for Google Assistant? I still want to use it when verbally activating it, but when I'm not, swipe up from the corner. I don't have that set like that, so I would guess you probably have one of the settings on Good Lock turned on, if I had to think about it. So go into Good Lock and look at Home, I think it's called Home Up. Thank you so much for your questions. If you have a question, leave it in the comments down below with the word question. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll be back tomorrow with 2 more videos on Saturday and 2 more videos on Sunday and 2 more videos from here on out. And if you're curious about who won the contest, I will be announcing that very, very soon. I'm just waiting for Jeff Springer, because he's in charge of the whole thing. He will be using the app to choose the winners, and then I'll post that as a community post on my channel. So you should see it today for sure. We'll see you guys down the road. Peace.